This is a peach tree, and what a great producer it's been over the last several years. You can see that it's time that it needs to be pruned, and in the previous videos I talked about pruning, but really what we need to be talking about is propagation. Propagation is so important, especially now that I want to practice cuttings and air cloning of the roots that I've never done before. I'm going to show you how we do that today for not just the peach tree, but some of the other plants that are back here, like the elderberry, pear, apple, gumi. I don't know if we'll get to the kiwi or the grape, but there's a lot more that could be done with the pruning clippings than just using them as compost, as I previously shown. So, you know, the idea of being a part of the backyard here is being prepared and being prepared to share. That's something that's really important. So coming forward, here we go. Hi, welcome to the Prepper 21 channel. And today, bringing some pruning and propagation into the fold here. We need to be thinking about, you know, if I've got all this extra growth that could be done out here, then I need to be able to think about not just, you know, doing away with cuttings to plan for proper growth now, but also create new plants for the yard. There might be some spaces I can find to share, you know, to sell, if we can keep some sort of cycle going, and we're going to see if we'll be successful with this. Here we go. So the way that we're going to do that in the trees that we're going to work with are apple, peach, and pear, and the bushes will be elderberry, gumi, and maybe kiwi. Hate to see it go to waste, just the clipping, so we'll see. But the kiwi is a very special plant. I want to make sure it's done right and only done for serious people, either myself if I would put in a second location or not. So the first propagation method we're going to practice is air root cloning, just taking some regular old plastic containers here with lids, saran wrap, a knife, clothespin, and maybe I'll use this PVC pipe cutter to excise a ring of bark off of there and scrape it up and put some root tone on it. And then we would go ahead, put this container around the branch while it's still living on the tree, and then fill it with potting soil, topsoil mix, and sorry, not a topsoil mix, but potting soil mix. Really just, you know, a fine nutrient providing potting soil, nothing fancy at all. May make my own, we'll see. And what else do we have here? Tape measure, maybe, you know, just for good measure. The other way we're going to do this today is to get just regular old cuttings, make them about 10 inches, and then from the cuttings, and after a period of time, you know, we'll have to put them in new pots and stuff. So I've got jugs for starters, just some jugs of water right down there, and that's where the cuttings will go. Got a pair of clippers here, and later I'll have to get a bigger bucket for topsoil, or sorry, potting soil again, and then you know, get some big pots set aside, maybe some cups too. I saw somebody doing it with cups, so we'll see. Who cares? If I want to have so many that I can put them in 16-ounce solo cups and then just give them away. We'll see if we want to go that far, because I was not planning on doing this. This is new. Normally I just cut and throw away, but now we're going to cut and propagate, and it's new, so I got to write it out at least the first time. And there you have it. I don't know if you can get that all in at once, and then we'll come back and show what it looks like when it's all done. Okay, so new chore. Was hoping to mind my own business and goof off and you know, just do other more easier chores today, but I've got a helper here, right, Osco? Hence the pretty gloves. So we're going to get to it and get back to you. So in the meantime, if you've got trees and bushes that you need to propagate, not just prune, but propagate, share. What are you doing? What am I doing right or wrong as far as explaining it first? I guess we'll see on the way back. Okay. Get prepared.